Welcome back to the football casual. And you know what time it is. The Premier League season is just a few days away from kicking off. I'm very excited. And the most important thing to do is to rank these kits. You might be thinking predictions. I might do predictions. If you guys want to see predictions, leave that in the comments down below. I'll do a predictions video. But this is not about who's the best, who's the worst, who's going to do well, who's going to flop. This is purely about, does the kit look good? That's all I care about. So like, subscribe, all the good algorithm stuff down below, and comment your favorite kits. Maybe you could rank them in the comments down below. Am I going to be too harsh on a kit? Am I going to glaze a kit too much? Let me know in the comments. But first off, we do have Leeds. And this is just the home kits, as you can tell, just 20 kits here. Leeds, I'm not mad at this. I mean, it's decent. It's a little, you got a little more something to it with the stripes on it. I personally don't love the horizontal stripe here, but I wouldn't say it's terrible. This is like, for me, it's like that's a solid C. Could be better, could be worse. The thing with Leeds for me is that, I don't know, the Red Bull sponsor with the Red Bulls literally just kind of like throws off the color coding. If they were just blue, then the whole thing is kind of more cohesive, but it's not terrible. Fulham, I mean, it's not good. I'm not gonna lie, it's not good. The tough part with Fulham is that it's so basic that, like, can I really put it in D? I don't know. But at least Leeds, they tried something. Fulham is just really like, it's not doing it. Let's check out Fulham 26-27 kit, because that, maybe that picture's not doing it justice. Yeah. It's not it.
Oh hell
That's not it. That's not it, bro. It just, that sponsor on the sleeve just makes it an imbalance in the kit. I'm not liking that. Newcastle, man, what is this, bro? I'm not messing with this either. This is also going in the barcode fit. Like, really, who's wearing that, bro? The Newcastle have had some nice kits. Don't get me wrong. The white and black vertical stripe is just classic. It works most of the time, but they tried to switch it up, do something a little different this time. And for me, this barcode thing is not working. It's honestly not working for me. So that's going to have to be a D as well. Man United, I mean, it's not amazing. It's not terrible. It's just kind of there. I realize now a lot of these pictures kind of cut off the collar, which is kind of annoying, but I'll try to look up some of them just so we have a better idea. Man United 26-27 kit. Let's just give it a little bit more of a chance, because these pictures are kind of terrible. Okay, so they have a collar. That kind of, for me, that low key kind of bumps it up a little bit. I was gonna put it in C, but the collar is kind of doing something for me. I don't like the way the stripes come out of the collar. Like, that clashing with this here is kind of messed up, but overall, I actually bumped that up to a B. I don't mind. I like a collar. I do like a collar. Does Newcastle have a collar? Because maybe I was being a little too harsh on Newcastle. I do like a collar. Yeah, they don't even have a collar. Okay. So, yeah, nah. Everton. For me, I like the color blue. Probably evidenced by my favorite team, but for me, Everton is just simple. It gets the job done. Don't love the sponsor, and that's what I should mention too. Like, the Red Bull sponsor does look good on this. I don't know what this is. Snapdragon's alright. This Everton sponsor, I'm not loving either. Let's check out a better look at the Everton kit. Okay, and they got yellow on the collar, kind of random. Yeah, I don't love this. I'll give that a C though. It's not as bad as the other ones. Now, Palace. For me, in recent years, Palace have had some nice kits, but this one, I won't say it's terrible. Holy crap, I can't type. I won't say it's terrible, but it looks quite generic, if I'm being honest. It does kind of just look like something I would create, but something people would create on clubs and like the create a kit section, just to get your kit done quickly so your team could get a game going. For me, yeah, kind of not hitting. Kind of not hitting. Am I gonna put it as bad as these? Low key, yeah, it looks pretty generic. I don't love the sponsor either. Yeah, it's not great. Now moving on to Liverpool, first Big Six team. Actually, no, I just did United. That's crazy, but I mean that's crazy how. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that. But Liverpool, I'm not gonna lie, I like this one. I really like this one. I low key might arguably S. I'm not gonna lie. I know they're doing it based off one of their old kits, one of their really classic beloved kits. The thing is, the old kit they're basing it off has a really nice sponsor. I think it has like that candy sponsor. This looks good still, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think Liverpool in recent years have had some decent kits. I like that green kit they had last year too. This looks good. I just like that design, but the retro one that they're basing it off, yeah, but the candy sponsor is way better. It's way better because the retro Adidas logo too. This looks way better, but still, this one's good. I actually like it. I'll give it an A. It would look better with a different sponsor though. Coventry coming up to the Premier League. I don't mind this one. I mean, it's not amazing. It's not terrible. Let me give it a better look. Let me see what the collar's looking like. But it's not. It's actually not terrible. I don't know. Whoa, what the hell is that? I don't know about that one, but this one actually I don't mind it. The black, like the dark collar, I actually don't mind it. It's actually pretty clean, and I like the shade of blue and the stripes. Maybe this one looks a little bit different than how it actually looks, but I actually don't mind that. I'm putting Coventry at a B personally. Chelsea, my beloved Chelsea. I am a Chelsea fan, but hey, this tier list is not about who I like, who I don't like. This tier list is purely about the aesthetics. Purely about the aesthetics. And for me, let's take a better look at it, just to be fair. Because I have mixed feelings about this Chelsea kit, if I'm being honest. Here's the thing. The actual kit itself, I do like. The blue, I said the blue, it's obviously blue, but just like the blue collar on the blue shirt. I know people like different colored collars. I think it looks clean, uniform. The accent, like the blue and kind of goldish yellow combo, I think is a good color combo for Chelsea. I'm assuming they're trying to do that too to work with the Club World Cup logo. But for me, obviously the Club World Cup versions miss me with that. Just absolutely miss me with that. I don't like that badge at all. The Club World Cup badge, I don't like that at all. But the actual retro Chelsea badge, I like that a lot. So there's things that are going for it, things that aren't going for it. The biggest thing for me is when I first saw this kit, it didn't have this, or at least the versions I was seeing didn't have this big Chelsea like logo in the imprint of the shirt. And for me, without the Chelsea logo thing, this is low key an A. With that Chelsea logo imprint thing, and I have to be fair, because I think that is what the actual kit looks like, I do have to drop it down to either a B or a C. And it's unfortunate because I do like it, maybe top of C. I do like it, but that thing kind of just throws the entire kit off, which is kind of unfortunate. But maybe depending on where other things fall, I could bump that back up to a B. Now Ipswich, back in the Prem. I think last time they were in the Prem, they had like an Ed Sheeran sponsor with like all his like mathematical symbols and stuff on it. This time they just have a straight up halo. I actually don't mind that sponsor. It looks pretty clean. If it was a little bit smaller, it would look better. But it's quite a big sponsor to be honest. But I actually don't mind Ipswich. The the sponsor is decent. The pattern is not bad either on the kit. Umbro, I do like Umbro. I'm very partial to Umbro. So honestly, I'll give Ipswich a B. It's not bad. It's the best of the blue kits that we've had so far. Is this Sunderland? Oh, because they went with a little old school thing. I don't mind that either. It looks a little basic, if I'm being honest. Like if I have to be honest, I don't mind. Oh, well, this looks different than the one that was just in that other thing. I mean, this is kind of the one I was looking at. and I don't mind it. It does look basic, but that's kind of what it's gonna look like when you go for a retro look. The way the badge is in there, kind of I don't know how I feel about that person. I love the way the Hummel sits in the white like that, but the way the badge is in this inside the badge, I don't love. It looks a little, where's Waldo-y, but I actually don't mind it. I actually don't mind it. Honestly, I'll probably give that a B, C. It's probably top of C as well. Similar to the Chelsea, I feel about Chelsea. There are things I like about it, things I don't. I'll probably put it there. Maybe those can move up later. Forest. The tough thing about Forest is kind of looks like a training kit, if I'm not mistaken. Like, whoa, okay, that's your away shirt. Don't love that. I'm not gonna lie, but the home. Let's see. This is a good photo of it. First of all, do they not have a sponsor? I mean, I'm very familiar with that as a Chelsea fan. It doesn't look like they have a sponsor yet. Maybe it's just I don't know what's going on with that, but for me, it doesn't look bad. Like I'm not even trying to hate on it because some training kits have been the best kits to come out in a certain year, but this one just looks very training kit esque. Maybe also because it doesn't have a sponsor. It's not terrible, but if I'm being honest, I gotta put it C. It's not with a good sponsor. This could actually go up, and I don't even like sponsors. But with a good sponsor to actually balance out the kit, it actually could go up. It does look like a training kit. Man City. I got to be honest. I'm no City fan. They got Enzo Maresca. As a Chelsea fan, so my dog turned into a snake. That's tough. But I'm not gonna lie, this is an S tier kit. Man City last year, I was like, whoa, what's going on with this FIFA create a kit looking kit? But this year, they cooked. They absolutely cooked. I don't even need to go look at a photo. Just look at this photo here. I mean, let's just go look at it because it's good. I did it for the bad kids. Let's be fair and do it for the good kids because that's a good kit. Look at it. I don't know about that third kit. I'm not loving that. The away one, hold on, that away one's kind of clean too. I'm not gonna lie, but this first kit, the home kit, the way the sky blue it fades a little too much, but fades into the white and then the white shorts. It's just clean. It's very clean. I really like this kit, and that's by far the best kit so far. Brighton, I don't mind this. The pinstripe, not I don't love, but it's a little different from what their kits usually look like. They try to switch it up a little bit, and I don't mind that. Usually they have this white and blue stripe, very bold stripes. This year, it looks like the blue is a little darker, and then they also went with the pinstripe instead. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's alright. It's alright. And American Express does look clean though. I'll put that bottom of B. It's not bad. Arsenal. Now, Arsenal, I will say, usually have pretty solid kits, pretty standard kits. The issue is for me, this Arsenal kit kind of looks. I shouldn't say kind of. I mean, everyone's kit's going to look pretty similar, but it looks very similar to last year's kit, but it's just not as good. If I'm being honest, just the design on the collar. I know they tried to spruce it up a little bit, and the way the maroon or burgundy comes out of it. It's just last year's was just way cleaner. I actually liked last year's Arsenal kit. This year is just kind of eh. I mean, last year's wasn't very basic, but it got the job done. Like last year was a solid A kit. This one is like a B or a C. The thing is that with Arsenal, that the body of the kit is always clean. Emirates sponsor always gonna hit. But yeah, I don't really love what they did with the collar and the sleeves on this one. Maybe bottom of B is fair. Hull, welcome back to the Premier League. Hull. I don't. This one kind of looks like some off. I don't even know how do I describe it. It looks like some kind of referee kit in an alternate universe. It's hard to really like put it into words. I know they're probably also going for a little bit of a retro thing. I guess this is the sponsor. I guess we'll go off this one. Yeah, the sponsors are alright. I do kind of like what they did there with the badge. I do like the thing is the whole badge is actually good, so it's kind of unfortunate not to use it. But I don't know the way the striping is. I'm seeing a lot of retro this year across some of these teams. It's not amazing. It's probably similar. Kind of that stripe in the middle is just too big. I would put it like around here. Similar retro kind of feel. Brentford. I mean, yeah, I'm getting freaking PTSD with Indeed. So I don't even want to see that. But Brentford doesn't look bad. I mean, it's pretty basic for Brentford. I'm trying to think if this even looks that different from their kit last year. I'm trying to remember their kit last year, but oh, it has some little yellow highlights here. I guess that's a nice little. Whoa, is this the back? This back is terrible. Whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Okay, I know I don't see the back of every kit, so maybe this is unfair, but and I know there's going to be numbers and all that, obviously, but I don't like when a kit does that little cutoff thing there on the back. Oh my god, yeah. Whoa, yeah, I'm not liking that at all. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that low key dropped it for me. Yeah, yeah, that's might be D low key. I gotta think about that. Villa. Villa's pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little more streamlined, simple than their usual kit. It still has their classic colors, but they went and purely simplified it. And I think it actually works. Let's see Watkins wearing it here. I think it actually works. Got the badge in the color too, just to make it all more seamless. It's not the most amazing kit ever, but I think it actually just gets the job done. It looks clean. The colors are iconic. I'm not seeing a sponsor on any of these photos, so I guess they don't have a sponsor. Um, this year, I'm looking at this. I was looking at that second kit. It looks cool too, but yeah, I'll actually give that an A. I like Villa's kit. Oh wait, this one has a sponsor right here. Visit Rwanda. Okay. Doesn't make it any worse. This one though. What am I looking at? What am I? That's. Oh my god, that's absolutely terrible. Bournemouth. That's rough. That sponsor is one of the worst sponsors I've seen in years. That just completely ruins the entire shirt. I don't know why they did that. That's actually really poor. Damn. Okay. Spurs. I mean, pretty basic. When you think of a Spurs kit, I guess this is this is what you imagine. Oh, that purple is kind of clean with the collar. Hold up. I kind of like that one, but um, that aside, yeah, this home kit is not amazing. I do like the blue and the collar. The lines coming in do kind of help. Not loving this shirt. I mean, the sleeve sponsor, but it's not bad. I mean, I like the cuffs on the sleeves being in the navy on it too. I think it's like a half and half. I actually don't mind it. It's not terrible. I probably put that top of B at low key. It's not bad. But there we have it. That is the home kit tier list. Kind of went out with a mid, but overall, I think Cities is by far the best kit of the season. After last year, they had to come correct and sort that out because last year's was terrible, but this year it's the best kit. You see Liverpool, Villa, a cut above the rest, but below City, and then just a bunch of mid after that, even more mid. I mean, I guess these are more just good. These are mid, and these are terrible. These are terrible. It was crazy because you could say, "Oh, Spurs," which crazy. This Spurs one doesn't even look that much like the one I just looked up, but I don't know which one's the real one. But I'm basing Spurs on this, but the Spurs one and the Fulham one kind of similar. But the Spurs got the color blocking down better with the red sponsor and the sleeve sponsor. I don't love on either of them, but overall it's just cleaner, better sponsor. It's cleaner. But Chelsea, my beloved Chelsea, that one ain't it, bruh. That one is not it. But like, subscribe, all the good algorithm stuff. Let me know down below in the comments. What did I get wrong? Did I get your favorite team wrong? Because I know you're probably still gonna go buy the kit and rock it. So you're really not gonna be too concerned with whether it looks good or not. But I gotta be honest, some of these are not good. They are basura, to put it lightly. But I'll see you guys in another video very soon where I'll be ranking the away kits. Peace.